In Nigeria, secret cults have woven a complex blend into the social and cultural fabric of the nation. Originating primarily within university campuses in the late 20th century, groups like the Black Axe, Airlord Confraternity, Buccaneer, and Mafite have grown both in numbers and influence, extending their reach beyond educational institutions into the wider society. These organizations, often shrouded in mystery and known for their strict code of secrecy, have played significant roles in the socio-political landscape of Nigeria. The genesis of these cults can be traced back to noble intentions, such as the Pirates Confraternity, established in the 1950s by Nobel laureate Wole Soyinka and others, aiming to fight against injustice and societal ills. However, over the decades, the proliferation of cult groups has led to a departure from these original ideals, with many now engaged in activities that undermine public peace and security. The presence of these groups and their rivalry has significant implications for Nigerian society. Conflicts between cults often result in violence, disrupting the lives of not just the members but also the communities in which they operate. The battle for supremacy, control over territories, and retaliation are common, leading to a cycle of violence that poses a challenge to peace and order. To address this complex issue, members of these secret cults, as well as stakeholders in Nigerian society, must come together to find pathways towards peaceful coexistence. This requires a multifaceted approach, addressing the root causes of conflict, engaging in dialogue, and implementing strategies that promote peace and unity among rival groups. In this talk, we will explore the impact of cult rivalries on society, the challenges to achieving peaceful coexistence, and outline strategies that could foster harmony between these historically antagonistic groups. By examining the underlying issues and drawing from successful peace-building efforts both within and outside Nigeria, we can propose actionable steps towards mitigating the conflicts that have long plagued these secret societies and, by extension, the wider Nigerian community. To address the societal impact of cult conflict in Nigeria comprehensively, let's dive deeper into the ways these clashes affect communities, educational institutions, and the broader socio-economic fabric of the nation. This exploration will illuminate the far-reaching consequences of such conflict and underscore the urgency of finding sustainable solutions to foster peace between rival cult groups like the Black Axe, Aiye, Mafite, and others. Disruption of academic activities. Cultism in Nigerian educational institutions, particularly universities and polytechnics, significantly disrupt academic activities. Violent clashes between rival cult groups often lead to temporary shutdowns of campuses, delaying academic programs and affecting the quality of education. Such disturbances create an atmosphere of fear among students and faculty, hindering learning and academic research. Violence and public safety. The rivalry between cult groups frequently escalates into violent confrontations, posing a serious threat to public safety. These conflicts result in the loss of lives and property, instilling fear in the broader community. The use of weapons, such as guns and machetes, during these clashes, not only endangers the lives of cult members but also poses a collateral risk to bystanders and law enforcement agents. Economic downturn. Cult-related violence has a direct impact on the local economy. Businesses in areas prone to cult clashes often suffer losses due to property damage, decreased customer patronage, and the forced closure of operations during periods of heightened tension. This economic downturn contributes to job losses and discourages investment, hindering economic development and exacerbating poverty and unemployment, which can, in turn, fuel further social unrest and violence. Erosion of community values. The presence and activities of cult groups in communities lead to the erosion of societal values and norms. The glorification of violence, loyalty to the group over societal laws, and the perpetration of criminal activities undermine the moral fabric of communities. Young individuals, in particular, are at risk of being influenced by these distorted values, potentially leading to a cycle of violence and criminality that spans generations. Hindrance to social development. Cult conflicts impede social development by fostering an environment of fear and instability. Community projects and development initiatives are often stalled or abandoned due to security concerns. The constant threat of violence disrupts social cohesion and community engagement, making it difficult for communities to work together towards common goals, such as improving education, healthcare, and infrastructure. Strategies for mitigation and peace. Addressing the impact of cult conflict on Nigerian society requires a multifaceted approach that involves community engagement, education, law enforcement, and socio-economic development strategies. Initiatives aimed at promoting dialogue between rival groups, rehabilitating and reintegrating ex-cultists into society, and providing economic opportunities to at-risk youth are essential components of a comprehensive strategy to reduce violence and foster peaceful coexistence. Conclusion. The societal impact of cult conflict in Nigeria are profound, affecting the nation's educational system, economic stability, community values, public safety, and social development. Achieving peaceful coexistence between rival cult groups requires concerted efforts from government agencies, civil society organizations, community leaders, and the cult groups themselves. Through a combination of dialogue, preventive measures, and socio-economic development initiatives, it is possible to mitigate the adverse effects of cultism and pave the way for a more stable and prosperous Nigeria. This detailed exploration provides a foundation for understanding the significant challenges posed by cult conflicts in Nigeria and highlights the critical need for effective strategies to address these issues. As we progress, we'll delve into specific challenges to achieving peaceful coexistence and examine strategies that have shown promise in mitigating cult-related violence.